Hi everyone, let's go ahead and see how you can do a Numpy concatenation and sorting. We have our previous array A, which is a two-dimensional array. It has total 14 values. That means the shape of this array is 2 cross 7. Now I need to concatenate this array, the same type of array, two times. How would you do that? Previously we had seen that how you can do the repeat, how you can do the tile, but here we are not talking about the repeat and tile. We are talking about if you have a multiple array. Otherwise, we can do something like this. Let's say I have here array 1, 2, 3 and 4. Array B I have here again np dot array, and in this I have here 3, 4, 5 and 6. Then I have here a C array. In a C array I say here np dot array, and in this array I have some random values here, something like this. Out of these three array, let's go ahead, combine these three array together. That the process of combining these array together is known as concatenation, that you can do with np.concat. So np.concatenate, then you need to pass here a list of array which you want to merge together or which you want to concatenate together. So a list of array, I want A and B first time. Let's go ahead and see what happens. So this array and these two array got concatenated to each other. Now you see 1, 2, 3, 4, that is the array A, and thereafter array B got here merged into array A. Similarly, you can add as many as array you want. I'm gonna put here array C as well. So now you see there the array C also got concatenated into the original array. If you don't define here any axis, automatically it append these array horizontally. That means automatically it append all these array together in a single axis. The by default axis is here a 0. That's mean the same thing you are gonna get here. If you provide here a -1, that means it is gonna also add in the same axis. Let's go ahead and store this into another array here. X is equal to something like this. Then this X we have got here one-dimensional array. Now we are going to do here a sort listing of these array. So you can simply provide here x.sort. It is going to sort this array there. Alright, now you see there 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5 or whatever the value we had given here. All these got shortlisted here in ascending order. Let's go ahead and see how you can merge two-dimensional array together. So here we have our vector A, which is one-dimensional array. Now I'm going to create this as a two-dimensional array. So np.array, and in that I'm going to provide here A, comma A. Alright, otherwise I'm just going to do here A, comma C, probably that would be better. Now this B, you see that it has become here a two-dimensional vector. You can check here ndim of the B, which is saying here it is a two-dimensional vector. So this two-dimensional vector you can also perform here a concatenation, np.concatenate. In that you need to also provide here a list of the vectors which you want to concatenate together. For example, I provide here A and B, you will get the error. The reason is here, we don't have a same axis vector there because this A is actually a one-dimensional vector, but B is a two-dimensional vector. So how would you do this? I'm just gonna get here our vector A as a two-dimensional vector as well. So I say here A equal to np.array, and in this I'm gonna say here I need A and C, which was previously given there. Now you check your array A vector. This is the array A. So this is also now a two-dimensional vector, and array B was also a two-dimensional vector. Now I'm going to do here concatenation of these 2D vectors. Now this time it has successfully concatenated these two vectors together. Now you see the difference here, what happens there. Earlier we saw there all these got concatenated on a single row. The same thing is happening here. You see there, we had here a single row. In these vectors we have a multiple row here, this row and this row. Now you see there the same thing is happening here. Alright, so all these got concatenated into a single row there, right? Alright, so it's like this. If I do here x equal to something like this, you check there x, and here x0 is first vector, and then x1, then x3, that's the last vector. So you can access these as element wise element. If you reduce these to a single element, now you will be seeing that it is just a simple vector, a single vector. Let's go ahead and do these concatenation on other axis, like axis equal to 1, then see what happens here. Axis equal to 1. Now once we do here axis equal to 1, these vectors got concatenated on each other based on their rows there. Now you see the first vector, a vector. If you print here, the a vector is there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you have 3, 12, 4 and 1. Alright, so this one is the a vector and this b vector is coming there. So when you define axis equal to 1, that means you are appending columns, additional columns there. But if you don't define axis equal to 1, or you define axis 0 or -1, then you are effectively adding there the number of rows there. You see there 1 row, 2 row, 3 and 4 rows there, something like that. Let's go ahead and see how you can convert these vectors into a horizontally stacked and vertically stacked vector. So there is another process to do that, which is known as VStack. So in VStack we also provide here the list of the vectors which we want to stack together. This says that this is a vertically stacked vector. So here you had a vector, and on the a vector, vector b got stacked there. So we are stacking vector b over vector a, or you can say a vector a over vector b. This is a vertical stacking. Similarly, you can use there a horizontal stacking, which is known as hstack. np.hstack, in that I have a and b. It is going to horizontally stack to each other, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So you have this, and then you have these two there. So that's how you see you can stack vectors together, vertical vectors and horizontal vectors together into a Numpy. Alright, this is all about in this lesson. Thanks a lot for watching this. I'll see you in next one.